This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And the birthday boy for today, October the 18th, is a racer in the Canadian series, the NASCAR Pinty series, which is basically NASCAR Canada. He drives the number 18 car, and he's done a lot of great racing for Canadians. He's an open wheel stock car and sports car racer who's been to the Atlantic Championship, the Champ Car Series, the IndyCar Series, the NASCAR Pinty Series, and the NASCAR Xfinity Series, which is, of course, the minor leagues in NASCAR. His name is Alex Tagliani, who's now 50 years old. So he's hit the half-century mark. Tagliani went to the Atlantic Championship, which is basically Champ Car's minor league system, and took 7 points. He would stay in the minor leagues and took 6 races in 3 seasons. And then Champ Car brought him up. And he went up to kart. And he would be signed by Forsyth Racing to replace Greg Moore, who sadly died in that accident at Long Beach. Anyway, he had a chance to win Brazil in his 3rd ever race of Champ Car. But unfortunately he spun out with 9 laps to go. So he failed miserably. And unfortunately there was an accident in Germany where he was involved in a collision with Alex Zanardi. Tagliani was fine, but Zanardi wasn't, because the accident crushed his legs and made him lose his legs. All that. He stayed with Forsyth still for a few years before Paul Tracy replaced him. He went to Rocket Sports and won at Road America. Unfortunately, that was his only kart. So anyhow, he was there, went to Team Australia in 2005, taking 7th place. His best finish in Champ Car. He earned 4 pole positions in his Champ Car career, with 1 win at Road America. So, anyway, he liked the open racing. And then Tagliani moved to stock cars and was in the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series, which is, of course, Canada's answer to the NASCAR thing. He would drive in IndyCar for a few races. But then he went back to IndyCar for the 2009 season, and the team concentrated on road and street course races. Tagliani would leave the racing thing after 2009 and would race in the IndyCar Series for that's it. Tagliani did pretty well for himself. And he would race with Townsend Bell, Wade Cunningham, and Jay Howard as teammates. 2011. Tagliani actually was the pole setter for the 100th running of the Indy 500 in 2011, which was huge, beating Scott Dixon. So it was huge for a Canadian to take pole position. Unfortunately, though, he hit the car on lap 147 of 200, so he was done for. His best finish at the Indy 500 was 10th. So then he went through the Xfinity Series, which is the minor leagues of NASCAR. We raced a few races. He nearly won in 2014. He was leading the second half of the race. But unfortunately, he stalled because he ran out of gas. He had to restart in 23rd place. But he recovered for 2nd. Regardless, Tagliani was named in a Camping World Truck event, and he finished 16th. He would drive one race in 2015 for the Xfinity Series and actually was looking to win the race, but lost on the second last corner to Regan Smith. He would drive a couple of trucks. And looked good. Kept getting a couple of poles, but couldn't win the race. And all that. So he debuted in NASCAR Canada thing in 2007, winning one race in 2008. He would not put up victories, despite the fact he was a former IndyCar driver. People thought he would be easy winning everything. Well, he won 3 races in 2016, but did not win the points thing. He finished second in 2018 in the standings behind Louis-Philippe Dumoulin. And in 2019, he was looking good in the points race, but myocarditis, a heart thing, forced him not to compete. So anyway, Tagliani has had several food allergies and all that, which is kind of weird. All that. He's an advocate for go-karting talent. Anyway, he has a rich history with Canadian racing, practically racing in Canada. His best finish in Canada was 2016, 3rd, but he races every so often. So anyway, he's done well in the Pinty Series, taking 5th in points. And looking pretty good for himself. So yeah, IndyCar driver with heart from Canada. Believe it. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.